Finally, you're here. Welcome to the fourth and final step. You made it from finding the property. You funded the property. You done fixed the property. Now it's time to do the flipping. Now, here are the do's for the final staging. Number one, you want to get it professionally cleaned. 2, you want to get your property staged. 3, know the power of professional pictures, including the main living area, the master bedroom, the kitchen, the dining area, the bathroom. Now for your entrance, you want to have your landscaping as inviting as the house. You want to have fake fruits in the kitchen, and you want to have towels in the bathroom. You want to have your rehab checklist available. I have that in the resources. And you also want to be able to text or have an automated hotline, such as the app Mobi. Check it out, M-O-B-I. And here's your pre-marketing checklist. You want to get a lockbox code. 2, you want to pull comps and get a sold list price. 3, you want to get all property detailed organized, such as dimensions, the room count. And 4, you want to stage the home. 5, you want to take professional pictures. 6, you want to go to property and create a punch list. 7, you want to start bi-weekly landscaping. 8, you want to make sure all punch list items are taken care of. 9, you want to pull up a list of open houses held in the area from your MLS and your newspaper. 10, you want to schedule a broker's open house and a public open house. Number 11, you want to schedule and have a worker put out flyers and hang them before the public open house. 12, you want to check Google or town websites for local events, such as flea markets, carnivals, farmers markets, and parades, or concerts as well, and etc. 13, you want to buy directional signs arrowing towards the house. You want to place plastic signs that point towards the house. 14, you want to put up all for sale directional signs 3 to 5 days before your open house. 15, you want to get agents who sold property in the last 3 months. 16, with a street name, you want to input each contact individually under the folder. 17, you want to print flyers with open house date and time. 18, you want to print warranties and bring to the house. 19, you want to print seller flyers to put in display and on counter. 20, you want to attach plastic flyer display holder and put flyer inside. Make sure that you bring screws and a screwdriver. You want to market home online, such as Craigslist, Backpage, and show lots of pictures. Also, you want to flood all contractor sites. Here's how to build a buyer's list. Number 1, you need a first and last name. 2, you need the email. 3, you need their phone number. 4, you need their buying criteria. 5, you need the type of funding. 6, you need any other type of information. You want to make notes to always make networking efforts all about the other person. The more you do for others, the more they want to do for you. Now for email blasts, we usually use Rehab and Constant Contact. For your pre-qualifications, for 1, you need to have a financial preparation. You need to know if they're working with a qualified mortgage broker or if they're financially ready. 2, you want to know the mental preparation. So that'll be an initial phone call. 1, you want to get as much information as possible. 2, you want to find ways to build rapport. 3, you want to have something to offer them. 4, ask that they meet with you, such as an attorney conference room, a coffee shop, and be ready to show. Meet with buyer or give them a walkthrough. While in construction, sign contract and collect deposit. Meet and greet. Ask a lot of questions for pre-qualification. 2, property walkthrough. Talk about deferred maintenance and keep enthusiasm throughout conversation. Help paint the picture as much as possible. This is your advanced strategy. Number 3 is the contract write-up. Have attorney write up contract outlining items of remodel in which are flexible and those in which you are not flexible in. You want to include deadlines in which buyer must make a decision. Get a larger deposit for any specific changes that they wish to make. Next, you want to have an attorney go over the contract with the buyer to make them feel safe. Number 4, you want a deposit collection. This is your good faith. You want to have a form and resources listing property. Gain main exposure, your MLS, syndicates marketing checklist. You want to have your realtor on the MLS. You want to post on Craigslist. You want to repost every Monday and Friday. You want to have syndicate to online software such as Rehab. You want to have Facebook open house flyers. Your new listing with open house dates, that equals 100 to 200 copies without open house dates. is 100 copies. Your MLS flyer client use, and you want to have 25 which you leave at the house. And if the seller has any flyers, you want to have 25 of theirs as well. You want to put it in the display box and on the counter. You also want to do an email blast. Email all buyers, agents in your database. Email all agents who have sold something nearby on the MLS. You want to create a flyer and send out. You will also want to do a fax blast. You also need to do calls, signs for sale, open house, directional signs with balloons. You want to do a for sale sign. Think about the big man on campus open house sign. The site: A, finish rehab, B, staging, 2, hearing. You want to have 1, mellow music. I prefer jazz. Or you can have waves crashing, the natural sound. 3 is the smell. I prefer to have lavender liquid or vanilla or baked cookies. 4 is the taste. You should have foods or snacks there. Number 5, that's the touch. For us, A, we like to use a thick carpet cushion. B, we like to have quality finished materials. C, we like to use granite countertops. For your sign, you want to have open house this weekend with balloons. If your open house is on Sunday, you want to have it out no later than the Friday before. You also want to have a list of renters in the 720 credit score. In every corner, you want to have a spotlight with a sign-in sheet with the name, phone number, email. And you should also have a tablet to sign in with for social media follow-ups with the buyer. Follow up with each lead until sold. Here's your open house checklist. Number 1, you need to have a new listing flyer with open house date left at house. 2, warranties for appliances for the home. 3, knock on door for 50 neighbors to ask questions. You want to see if they're looking to sell too. 4, sign-in sheets. 5, town information in packet. 6, you want to have come on in signs at the front door. Frequently asked questions about the home, FAQs. 8, you want to have balloons. 9, you want to have open house signs. 10, you want to have open house directional signs. 11, have a laptop with a portable printer. 12, list of improvements. 13, business cards. 14, purchase and sale contract. 15, drinks and chips. 16, pens. 17, signs. 18, install air fresheners. 19, radio with music. 20, tape. 21, mop. 22, towels. 23, your iPad. 24, sponsor brochure flyers. 25, straps. 26, scissors. 27, comps. 28, client MLS sheet. Here is some common rehab mistakes, and here is how to fix them. The common mistake is leaving a property unsecured. Now what you want to do is change the lockbox. You also want to use floodlights. You should also use radio at night and chain locks day 1. You should also use dusk to dawn floodlights in the back and front property. You should also place lights in various rooms of the house with timers. Also, you should use radio noise and an alarm system if you can. Also, beware of dog sign and fake cameras. Here is the curb appeal. You want to buy sod, rolled up grass. Work from outside in. Use plants from the area. Have a fresh layer of mulch. Hire a landscaper because you're going to need the maintenance. For heat and power, you want to make sure heating and power system is working and maintained. You will need a weekly and daily checkup system when temperatures drop below freezing. For outdoor landscape lighting, you want to give it a warm feel. 1, you should have path lights. 2, ascent lights. 3, rope lights. 4, floodlights or solar lights. You want to see lights but not the fixture. Now, time for the sizzle. Sizzle for the kitchen, you want to have under cabinet lighting, hard surface countertops, and above counter microwave, pop filler faucet, and double oven. Also with the ice maker, a flat screen TV mounted on wall or wiring for one, an under cabinet wine fridge, skylights, and custom tile backsplash. For the bathrooms, you should have a jacuzzi tub, a rain shower head, a body spray shower head, a steam unit and shower, heated floors and tile bathroom, heated towel racks, a mini chandelier over tub, subway tiles, shower heads that sync with devices with Bluetooth. For the outdoor patio, you should have a little fire pit, have some grass, an outdoor shower if you can, hot tub, skylights, built-in bookcase, surround sound system, miscellaneous post-game analysis. You want an organized file system for effective accounting system and close out profits. 1, you want monthly invoice folders. You want subfolders and invoices. This is for the building permits, your receipts for gas and oil, your receipts for electric and water services, your first mortgage, your second mortgage, and your contract invoices. 2 is your master buyer seller list. This will be the business mail with the post office box. This will be who you paid the bills to, your final invoices, and your master folder. This will be your buyer financial comps, your purchase and sell, your land trust, your title search, your mortgage information, your insurance, your title insurance, your short sale package, the deed, the closing statement, your HUD-1 buyer checklist, your closing statement HUD-1, and your buyer checklist. For the seller, you need appraiser disclosure listing agreement, offers, purchase and sell, and closing statement HUD-1. You also need the seller's carryback mortgage note. Here is your selling system checklist. For your chart of accounts, you will need cash, loan, expenses, inventory, and revenues. Use the account number of each number on the chart of accounts. For your income statement, profit and loss, you will want to ask, are we making money? For your balance sheet, your assets equals cash, inventory, property, and deposits. Your liability will equal mortgage loans, accounts payable, and your equity will equal personal contributions and cumulative net income or loss over time. Remember, as you purchase, as you spend money to rehab and sell the property, enter each transaction into your QuickBooks. For number 1, you want to purchase. This is your asset accounts or your fixed assets with property address. You want to establish liability, loan accounts with property address. Any borrowed funds, new loans, or assumed mortgages equals liability. Here's your cost regarding purchase. This is the amount that you bought for, including your closing costs. Next is your rehab and your carrying costs. This includes your utilities, your advertising, your debt services, your landscaping, and your inspection. 3 is your selling costs. This is your title, your attorney escrow fees, your conveyance taxes, and your miscellaneous expenses. You'll want to look at your HUD-1 closing statement. Now, here's your final closeout package. You want to know what works and what doesn't. You'll also want to know how much money you made and how many days did you own the property for. You also want to know how much did you pay in utility bills. Here's your profit analysis. This is your summary sheet. This details the financial aspect, your profit and loss, which is the original cost of improvements, your carrying costs, which is the utilities, your debt service, your insurance, your selling price. You also want to look at your closing costs, which is the calculation of gain or loss. You want to compare your final cost with your estimated budget and profit analysis. You want to include the number of days that the property was held. You also want to include the number of days listed for sale. 2, you want to have a copy of the buying HUD-1 statement. 3, you want to have a copy of the selling HUD-1 statement. 4, you want to have a copy of a check or wire from sale. And 5, you want to have a quick report from QuickBooks. 6, a journal entity form. And 7, a class income statement or a profit and loss statement. 1, you want to have your acquisition analysis. A is the holding time in days. B is the profit. Did you make more or less money? C, your improvement costs. D, utility costs. E, your insurance costs. F, your financial costs. This is the cost of the money borrowed. G, your staging costs. H, your marketing costs. 2, you want to look at your rehab analysis. A, your rehab start date. B, the days from close of property to start date. Also, you want to look from the day owned property to when you started rehabbing. C, the number of days to complete the rehab. D, improvement savings or average based on initial estimated and scope of work. That includes your sell analysis, which is your list date, your list price, and your offer acceptance date. This is also the number of days from listing to contract. We like to do a 14-day goal. E is offer acceptance price. 4, the accounts needed for a rehab property are A, the primary property account, which is the account type and the asset. B, the primary property subaccounts. Improvements, your debt services, utilities, insurance, your accumulated depreciation. C, property liability accounts. You need to know your account type and other current liabilities. D is the gross proceeds. This is the account type, and other income. E is the cost of property sold. You need to know the account type and other income. 2, record acquisition of property. 1 is you need an amount of any check written for deposits and closing. 2, in QuickBooks under company tab, select journal entry, enter all transactions there. 3. Record $500 deposit paid with offer. Entry 1, 4. Record closing costs, points, and miscellaneous fees. 5. Record rehab and caravan costs. 6. Record sale and rehab property. How to fire yourself. 1. Do the job yourself and be good at it. 2. Create a system so another team member can do the job successfully. 3. Create the training and system for that job and task that will make new members successful. 4. Fire yourself from your job or activity and work on next higher level jobs. Training processes. The software that we use is called Camtasia. We create a training outline with a PowerPoint keynote presentation, i.e. you'll need a training syllabus about what team members need to know to excel at their job. You'll want to record and deliver the training. Also set up a file database or online presentation to upload the training. Here is our hiring order. First hire is our assistants. They help with the marketing, they take leads, they analyze deals, they run errands, they do administrative duties. You gotta remember that every team player takes work off the desk. Our second hire, marketing managers. Their major priority is to focus on implementing marketing and identifying deals to put under contract. Our third hire is a rehab project manager. They follow rehab systems. They continue to find and manage quality contractors while completing rehab projects. And our fourth hire is our liquidation and sales marketing manager. Their main job is selling all rehab and wholesale projects. They're pretty much an A1 listing agent. There you have it. So now you're on your way to flipping your first property. I can't wait for the feedback. Make sure that you reach out to me at chessestates@gmail.com. We read all comments. We are looking forward to being a part of the journey with you. Thank you for the College to Wealth course, and good luck, best of luck, and God bless you on your journey.